Right. Right, round 11. We'll get back to the emails soon. There's just been a bit of information coming. That's why I've been hanging back, and we've had a week off, me and my wife, and we've been away for days, so we'll come back to the emails and start reading them out, Michelle, Percy's and all the rest, and get into them properly, right? So I'll just come through a little few bits here today, so hold on. Right, Pat Ritchie, the Chief Executive Council. Shanaz, what's going on here? Shanaz, well, I believe she's retiring, so one down, there's a few more of them to go. We'll see what Pat Ritchie's legacy is going to be in the West Denton area. See how she leaves it. It's devoid of kind of play areas for the kids and the residents to go on and play with his children and stuff, want to kick balls about on there, you can't and all that, you know, they're denying all this. And when you look around, you've got, as far as I've looked, there's Leamington and Throckley. Them are pretty devoid of play areas as well. You hear people complain there. Not bothered, man, over there. So we'll see what Pat Ritchie's legacy is for this area. See if she's just going to walk out and leave it a mess with the other clowns in charge, wrecking the place. We'll see. Sure. Right, Dan the Chronicle guy. As you've heard, I've been slagging them off well and all that, and lo and behold, Dan's come back to Anja and made contact, so they've kind of pushed them in to come back to her, and we'll see if they're going to do the right thing. So, hey, you know, deep down, the Chronicle know this is wrong, man. All I need to do is get that information from Angela, and she's already got it, so we'll see. So Angela's going to send him some more information about the other lady who's going to do a petition on Facebook and stuff for the skateboard lads, and she's going to send that information. She'll send it all down, and she'll get, I think we should get our independent councillor to put emails down to them as well, and we'll see if they're going to put it in the Chronicle, and we'll see. So I'm giving you just that little bit of respect. I'm not going to slag you off this time at the moment, man, but I'll be back on to do it, man. Any one of you think you're going to lead with down any garden paths or string you along, man, we know how this works. We're into it now, and we're not going to accept it. We'll not suffer fools gladly, believers. I'll come back on here, man. You think I'm bad now? I can get a lot worse than this, I can tell you. So we'll see how it's going to go with the Chronicle. Now, somebody said this morning, when I had my dog out walking and all that, they call it the evening comical, you know. So we'll see, Dan, we'll see, you and your guys. We'll see if you're serious about doing the right thing. And the truth should get through. You know where the bar's set at logic and truth. And that's where we're going to keep it up, man. And out that falls below, it's going to be questioned, and you should get into this as well, you know. You might possibly have kids, some of yous, man. Might be alright for your area, it's not for you. But let's do the right thing, yeah. Claire Penny Evans. Well, lo and behold, Claire Penny Evans has actually come back with just a little bit, so she's going to get a little bit of respect. I'm not going to slag her on this one here now, because I'm going to wait to see what she comes back with, what feed she comes back with on this. Now, I do believe she's writing to other councillors and the council itself to find out about this field. So if she hasn't know about it, she sure will. So Penny, we're just going to give you that little bit of respect now, and we're going to wait till you come back, and we'll be either giving you a bit more respect, which you've got to earn. If it's nonsense and garbage, then I'll be back on here and I'll be doing me slagging there method, So Claire Penny Evans, we're waiting for an answer, and I do believe she's going to contact our independent council. She'll be contacting the Labour ones as well, them two clowns over there. But look, one we're interested in is what she's got to say to Tracy Mitchell, and then we'll find out, and we'll be taking that forward. Right. Michelle Percy, the one I was going to get them. Well, we'll get to her, man, with the emails, because she looks a bit of a clown and all, for sure. I know two ways about it, and we'll get them back out. So what she's done is, she's had another email from Angela about the grass cutting and stuff, because it's in a different department now. And basically she's passed it on to someone who's then passed it on to someone else, so it's getting passed down a bit. And that person, they've had three or four questions from Angela, and they've cherry picked one out of them, and they haven't even answered that properly. Like, I'll read that out in a minute. And the other ones just ignored them, so she's put it back to them in big letters, of course. What about these questions I'm asking? And lo and behold, he's on holiday for a couple of weeks or something. And I wish I had £1 for everyone that Angela's contacting, and I can get some percentages out on that eventually, man. Because most of them she's contacted that I was on a 2-3 day holiday at the time, or a fortnight now, you know. But look, at the end of the day, mate, we'll be waiting for the answer, and you will be answering, no matter how long you have off. I'll tell you. So in fact, I'll read the emails out. A couple of them she's put to them. Right. Here we go. Pardon. So Angela had put one to him previous to this, asking about getting the grass cut, the department and stuff, and getting the funds for it and stuff. And this was his answer back. Dear Mrs. Oliver, I write in reference to your email the 19th of July to the Director of Place, which has been forwarded to myself for a response. I can advise that the northern section of the site of the former Parkway School has not been subject of a programme of regular grass cutting in recent years. Pardon me. However, by late June the grass had become waist deep, and as the intention to bring forward housing development of this site in the near future, it was considered desirable for the grass to be cut for a limited period of time. This is in order to help facilitate the various survey work to be undertaken on behalf of the council and prospective developers. They've already been on that part, man, up there, and you would have thought they would have sussed the back part of the field route because it's built on the front part first. And the grass cutting there, ours is waist deep, and ours isn't even into that process yet, so they're not cutting ours, and we all know why. Because it's then classed as a used playing field, which they don't want it to be, because they want to grab it still, of course. So this is the kind of nonsense he's coming out with. That doesn't add up and stack up to us, man. Total garbage. Total garbage. And why would prospective developers do it? So it's not even in there yet. It's going to come in the future, and they've cut it now. It would be long the time it comes back, so we're not buying this nonsense. You stupid clown mate, man. I'm not even going to put your name out here, but I will be the next times I come on, man. You idiot, when we get to your next questions. So this is the latest one, man. It's just another person in there that's not come back with good enough answers and waffling crap, basically. Yes, now the crack, man. You isn't spotted now. I need to remind you. So, this is Angela. She's just put this back 2 and 4 days ago. And this is he's on holiday, of course. But we'll be waiting, mate. We'll be waiting. Dear Mr. Whatever. Thank you for your email, although you have not answered my email fully. You say that the Parkway School site grass was cut because of the housing development was being brought forward in the near future. If that is the case, please explain why the field at West Denton Community Centre has not been cut, as this field is the subject of a possible development also, and has been in for the last 2 years. And this grass was waist high, and the survey work was carried out on this field without Newcastle City Council cutting the grass. Exactly, forgot about that. Waist high, didn't need to cut it then for that survey, and all of a sudden it's getting cut up here. Excuses, man, excuses. You're looking total fools, man, total fools. West Denton Community Centre field was transferred over to Property Services in April 2020. But has yet to have the field cut in its entirety. As I said in my email to Michelle Percy, the budget for the field was transferred internally from Education to Property Services. Please explain why this field is not under the same budget as every other grassed area in West Denton, Westerhope, Chapel House, Chapel Park, and it seems Newcastle City Council are still using the excuse of the education budget for this field only. Also, I asked what department service Hillhead Parkway land comes under. Please acknowledge receipt, and I would appreciate a reply within 7 days, so we'll see what the clown comes back with and all that. Because, you know, he'll be meeting them all, there's a group of them, she's got them busy and all that, as you know, you can imagine. And this is the kind of garbage they're coming up with, and there's a few heads on this, that's the state of the heads they've got there, right, where, not too much new, right. Pollution tests, right. When we're looking at the pollution results, there's sort of pollution tests equipment on lampposts, and there's 2 on Hillheads Road. Now we've been looking for quite a while, or Angela has particular, at the peak times and other periods of the traffic, and it'll give you readings out on the particles and stuff, different particles. Now we've been looking at a one thinking, wow, how's that not higher in the when it's on gridlock here and stuff? And we've been looking for a long time, and yeah, what just found out by some street, like an email come, which I probably wasn't supposed to let it out the bag, but this is what we found out. So the Hillheads one we're looking at is up the road, so past the traffic lights going towards the golf course. There's a school on your right before you get to the golf course, and that equipment is on the right hand side of the road at the school entrance. And that one there has been, that's the one we've been looking at times when it's been peaking over, and that's got nowhere near the traffic volume, and the gridlock is down here. So we've been looking at that, and lo and behold, what we found out was the one that's down here, what we're looking at, is called Ashdale, I believe. How that is, I don't know, it's on Hillheads Road here. But anyway, you know, a bit suspicious to me, I'll tell you. So that one is on the left hand side of the road, and I can guarantee I'm a fly fisherman, and I know where the wind comes from. So the wind is mostly from the west, and anybody can check this out, it's mostly from the west. So that needs to be put in the school entrance on this side. Why wouldn't have had that automatically in the school entrance on this side? I'll tell you why. Because it's that choking, man, that'll be well off the map when them readings come out of there. Well out of the map. And anybody thinks I'm making this up about the wind crack, just get yourselves around and check out at the end where the Roman Ways there, at the end where on the corner of the Lepton Road end, share them shops. Check out what way the letterbox is facing, man. Letterbox, it's towards the wall pot, and it's not facing out over where you think people would be walking past. No, it's facing east, because the prevailing winds are mostly from the west. So I believe that up there, that equipment is definitely in the wrong spot, and we're going to have it moved, and it's going to get our yarn. We're going to get to the bottom of this pollution test, man. You're not getting away with this. That Eugene just putting his garbage out, man. Where's his head at there? He's a professor and all that. Wow, frightening. Health as well, you know, you've heard the crack. This is your health, your kids' health, it affects more, and you've heard his garbage, haven't you? So the pollution test will get back, eh? Right, yeah. I'm going to start on a label out soon on them and all that, you know. So I'm not going to date on this one, but I'm just going to highlight these so you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to be labelling people when I come to them as Kipper. Now if somebody's calling you Kipper, it means two-faced and no guts. Yeah? And that's a label that's going to get on some of these clowns down here very soon. So, right, I firmly 100% believe, like other people do close to us who know what we're about and what we've got, the information, you've seen the paperwork. We believe these as the council and the Chronicle in his merry men or whoever they are doing there. We believe they know deep down. I believe 100% myself personally that they know this is wrong. The council knew it's wrong. You heard Nick Forbes' lie when he come out with it and just not done anything about it, where it might be to the detriment of the residents, and of course it is. They know this. They know it's wrong, but yet they're not even going to tackle it because we will show it's wrong. So yeah, man, our ways. Why don't we just all get together on this? Take your time to get another look, man, for a week or so, and get yourselves a good hard look, and you'll know deep down that this isn't the right place for it. And these have been run down, these wards around here, for a long time, and they're devoid of enough play areas for your kids. Like we say, I want us a 34th park, want a skateboard park, big football pitch so you can get them on, and then when they're not playing on it, you can get on with your kids and all that, the fellas and the mothers and all that, and kick balls about and do positive stuff. Be fit, some fresh air, get at that house, mix, socialise like the old people would meet up and do, and when all this needs to be done, and yous knew it. So stop messing about, man, and please don't come back with the same old I was going to say shite, I do apologise for that. About that field up the top, man, at Newbiggin, forgetting what it's called now, that field. The Gala field, that's it. They just keep mentioning the Gala field all the time. We've went through this stuff with yous. We've told yous it's too far for the kids to go. There's main roads and the rest. It's out of the way. In the safer here. And this is where it needs to be. That field's existing. 3 cuts, it's back in some kind of working order and a little bit more work. And then come back with that crap about your money and all this. Like, we'll get to the right people and we'll get money if yous aren't interested. What we're paying with council tax for, man. We need to find out eventually the breakdown of the council tax, man, and get into these idiots. Because it's getting wasted and everything. And you're just making it up as you go along, yeah? Wow. Whew. Nearly started to boil there, man, eh? Right, that's going to do for now. So, yeah, I'll come back with another one soon. We'll get to that weekly thing, or the 2 a week. And I'll start ramping this up, you know? And we'll see what they're going to do. But I need to think long and hard, man, because I'm telling you, it's the bitter end with this, man. And it'll be bitter for a lot of people, not just be bitter for us and some of us and all that. It'll be bitter for a lot of people, you know this. So yeah, get your heads around it. Let's all come together on this. Do the right thing for this, not just this ward, for other wards where they could come and go on it, because there's nothing here. And we'll do the right thing, and let's move forward. And let's not get into a massive fight on this, but I'm telling you, if we've got it, we're up for fight, and we'll be doing it. So yeah, take care, look after yourselves. The comedy stuff, man, get that telly switched off, you know it. And good luck, catch us later, ta-ra.